Hey guys, Apef here, and welcome to an unboxing. I was at Five Below, and for $5, I got this, the Super Game 23-in-1. I just had to get this because it seemed like a classic YouTube item. Back when I used to watch YouTube unboxings, everyone was unboxing these PSP knockoffs, and, well, here it is. This looks to be one of those PSP knockoff, or like digital gaming devices that play block games, and I used to have one of these and just thought I'd do an unboxing of this. I like the packaging. I don't know why cheap electronics like this excite me, but they do. There's a lot of information on the bottom. I do wonder. Okay, so I'm pretty sure this used double or triple A's. I was gonna say I wonder if they put a rechargeable battery in this, but they did not. It's actually kind of crazy. I feel like China has been pumping these out for 20 years now. It's crazy that they haven't changed anything about it. This is literally like a PSP clone, and the PSP came out in 2005. Here it is actually quite truthful. The 23 games actually are only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different games, and then everything else is just different game modes for block builder, which I assume is just Tetris. The instruction sheet is considered part of the product. It's on the go gaming. I don't know what this is. I think it's a robot playing a computer. And that looks to be it. It's weird because the company looks like they specialize in Lego, but anyways, let's look at this. It's just a cardboard box. Oh, it is taped though. So I'll just cut the tape off. There we go. Let's see what incredible packaging we got here. Translucent plastic. There we go. Oh my gosh, that is really empty. And the manual. Alright, tell me how to play plastic PSP. I hope these are poorly translated. The level of difficulty, yeah. Okay, well, use direction buttons to move the cursor and rotate buttons to shoot. Eliminate your targets to win. It's properly translated. It took 20 years, but these things are finally translated properly. And this is really empty. Alright, let's see. It actually has a screw there. There's a little tab here for keeping the batteries unconnected, but I don't think there's any batteries in here, so I'll have to go get those. Place for a lanyard that it doesn't come with. This might just be a sticker, but it's got some glossiness to it. The buttons are rubber, which are kind of cool, I guess. I do not know why it needs 4 buttons, but I guess we'll find out. They don't really, they don't feel like buttons. It feels like you're just squishing rubber, and they kind of move around. But for these block games, I think you'd be able to play them okay. SP, the famous salt and pepper button, sound, reset and on off. And it's not turning on because, as we know, there's no batteries in it, so I'll go get them. Alright, so it uses double A's, which I thought were quite large for a device like this. Oh gosh. So it plays a really loud jingle like they always do, and it always seems to be a different jingle. How do I... Oh, that's the different, or no, those are the different games. Okay, I thought those were different game modes, but no. So, what was it? Like the first 8 are block builder, 8 is battle command. I think this is the one I used to like. You just drive a tank around and shoot things. How do I start it though? SP? Yes, okay, so you are the solid tank, and everyone else is not. Alright, we're gonna try this again because apparently the lighting was awful. It's actually like kind of a fun game. One could call it the original Battle Royale, but that person would be crazy if they did. If you shoot an enemy missile, it blocks it, and I believe you'll have unlimited shots, so you can kind of just spam. I remember this being, like, getting more difficult in time, but again, I was probably playing this when I was 9, so I'm not sure. Ah, well, they got me. How many lives do I have? Does it just keep on going forever? Oh, well, now no one's coming. Oh, there's someone. Ah, okay. Oh, I'm still not out of lives. I'm just gonna die. Can you? Thank you. Alright, and then it just goes to the title screen. So there's that game. That was one of my more favorite games. 11 is like Pong. Or sorry, Breakout. They're calling it table tennis. No, that's Breakout. That's not table tennis. But anyways, it's this. Oh gosh, shut up. Every button advances the level. I don't know if there's a way to go back. I believe the bottom is difficulty. Let's just see. I think that might be difficulty, but I could be wrong. I don't know why they need so many versions of Tetris. I guess just so they could say 23 and 1, which is such a random number. Racer. Now this one I feel like I have to explain, and I've already failed. This man is a car, or maybe it's just a man, but pressing the button accelerates, and mainly you're just dodging the other cars. Super simple, but I think some people get confused by how simple it is. Like, they're expecting more out of it. I'm very curious if these are even wired up differently, or if they're all the same button, because so far they have served no opposing purpose. 12 is called Bees, but it looks like maybe a Galaga clone? No. Oh. Oh my gosh. Okay, I think you could see what's happening. The things from Breakout are now attacking me, and I shoot them with my laser cannon, and they're flying into me like the I guess the top enemies in Galaga. That's actually kind of a cool game concept. I don't think that was on the block game that I played. So that's bees, if bees swarmed in heart shapes. 13 is Table Tennis 2. This might just be Pong. Okay, no, it's just Breakout, but you can watch both sides, which I guess is interesting. Alright, now I just gotta see what this shooter game is. Do I just have to, like, avoid getting crushed? That would be a fun concept, I guess. Do I have to have... Can I just hold the shoot button, or do I need at least 3 block wide? Oh, no, I can't let any block reach me. So I have to, like, laser this wall of blocks before it reaches me, and slowly making progress. So this might actually be like... This is actually like a fun concept for this, because I don't remember anything like this on the block game that I used to play. And yes, I used to actually play one of these unironically, because we didn't have much back in the day. Like, these were actually good way of wasting time when you're trapped in the back of a car on a road trip, and smartphones aren't invented yet. Well, anyways, that's an interesting game. Out of all these games, that's the one I approve. And let's try the 16th version of Tetris. See if it's... Oh, this one goes from bottom to top. That's interesting. So the final versions of Tetris, I assume, are just inverted Tetris, which is kind of confusing. Can I fast drop? I can kind of fast drop. It's more of a speedy drop. Now let's see. That spins... I'm wondering if the buttons spin them in different directions. They might not. I'm not entirely sure. I think all the buttons do the same thing. Anyways, it's actually a decent way of playing Tetris, I guess, if you're into classic Tetris. But it's not defeating the Game Boy or anything, but it is a good way to waste... Well, I just wasted 10 minutes playing through some of them, so it'll at least waste 10 minutes, which is... There's worse ways of spending $5, but you could probably, if you've never played these either, you could probably get a little bit of fun out of them. There's no point to headset plug, so there isn't one. And it just plays really loud music. That's basically all there is to it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video of the $5 super game. I hope you guys have been enjoying my playthrough that's been going on while I've been recording this. And I'll probably see you in the next episode of that playthrough. See ya!